So, a quick review. We started out with our ligation, which was 500 microliters, and we added equal volumes of isoamyl alcohol with phenol chloroform. We then had a suspension, so on the bottom, so if this is our tube, the bottom half was going to be the kind of the organic layer, and then the top half was the DNA, the aqueous layer. And we then vortexed it in order to make a suspension, mix it all up, and it turned very kind of a milky white. We then centrifuged it for 2 minutes, full speed. That broke the suspension, and we got our 2 layers back. We wanted the top layer. That's where our DNA is. So we used our P1000 to pull off as much as we could, and then we took the 200 and pulled off the rest of it into a fresh tube. So if you were using a different volume of the ligation, then you'd have to adjust for your pipettes for volume. After that, we just added equal volume of chloroform, so 500 microliters, and vortexed, and pretty much did the same thing. So this time we didn't get quite the milky white suspension because a lot of the protein had already been removed. And then we just vortexed it one more time. We broke the suspension, and we pulled off as much as we could off of that top aqueous layer with our P1000, and then we pulled off the rest with our P200. Split, and then finally we just did the same thing again. We added another 500 microliters, or an equal volume of chloroform, vortexed it, spun it down, and that's where we're at right now. So we got 6 more seconds. And what we're going to do is just put it in a new tube, and then this will be our phenol chloroform extracted DNA, which is ready to be purified by an isopropanol precipitation. And then we will be done. So here's our suspension, or not our suspension, but our 2 different layers. Again, we want that one on the top. So I'm gonna open my tube, get my P1000, get this ready to go as well, and we're gonna pull it off. And I'm going to get the last little bit with a P200. So this can be kind of hard. It just takes a little bit of practice, and you need to be kind of good with the pipette in order to get a clean one. Just need to have steady hands. So I pulled up just a little bit of that organic layer at the bottom of my pipette. I'm just going to eject that and put that into the tube. And then label this as my phenol chloroform purification. So phenol chloroform purified DNA. And that's the extraction, and again, this is ready to go into another step. So I'm going to be going into an isopropanol cleanup, or rather an isopropanol precipitation, and that tutorial is online already, so we won't film that. But if there's any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer them.